What's up, nerds? I'm McKinley and welcome to another reading vlog. This one's going to be mostly the Queer Lit Readathon. It actually started yesterday, but I'm going to go ahead and tell you what I read yesterday because I did finish 3 books and I really enjoyed one of them. I finished The Brightsiders by Jen Wilde. It didn't blow me away or anything. I didn't like it nearly as much as I liked Queens of Geek, but it was really diverse. So there's that. I really absolutely loved, and if you watched my last vlog, cried at Bingo Love by T. Franklin. Y'all have to read it. It is so good. And that was my graphic novel. I already bought myself a physical copy because I loved it so much. If you live in America and you have access to Hoopla, it's on there. So please go read it. It was so good. And then I read Long Macchiatos and Monsters by somebody I don't remember. And that book just wasn't good. It had no plot. The writing was bad. Yeah, sure. Both the main characters had a disability, and one was trans and the other was gender fluid. They don't actually use a word I don't think they say whether they're non-binary, gender queer, gender fluid, but they use the pronoun they. So, but it was bad. It was not a good book. And now I am 44% of the way through Darius the Great Is Not Okay, and this one I am absolutely adoring. So yes, I'm excited about this one. That is my update for now. I'm excited about this week. I'm thinking I'm definitely going to finish Darius the Great today. So then I'll only have 2 books left. So I might be able to get more than 6 books read this week, which is exciting. I also started Draw the Line, but I'm only a few chapters in. I started that I started it, I think, on Friday or Saturday, because I'm buddy reading that with Kaz from Cats and Camera. I'll leave her link down below. So I'm hoping that I'll finish that one this week as well. I'm not going to set too many goals past that. But my vlog for last week is hella long, so I should probably shut the hell up right now. So this one is not also hella long, because no one's going to watch it if it's hella long, you know? Okay, bye. Okay, so it's still Monday, and I finished Darius the Great Is Not Okay, and I have a dilemma. Apparently, the author has called this a pre-coming out story, so Darius is definitely queer in some way, and there are subtle hints to it throughout the book, but he never calls himself queer at all. I think it's definitely implied, kind of like Aristotle and Dante. And by the way, the book was 5 stars. It was so sweet. I cried. Beautiful book. Absolutely loved it. But now I don't know if I can count it towards the challenges. So yeah, that's my dilemma. Luckily, like, all of the challenges that was going to cover can be covered by other challenges, except for the queer realization one. So now I'm kind of scrambling to find a different option for that. And I checked out Spinning from the library, which is a graphic novel. I think there's queer realization in that. I'm not sure. And I started, this is kind of an epic love story by someone whose name I cannot pronounce. But I don't know if there's any queer realization of that in that either. I just don't know what I'm going to do. I'm just basically really hoping that Spinning has that queer realization in it. But I guess if it doesn't, I will figure something out. That's my update for now. Y'all, don't sleep on Darius the Great. You got pre-order it. It was so good. And now I'm even more excited to meet the author at ALA. Actual tears. And I hope there's a sequel, because it needs a sequel. But that's it for now. Bye. Well, Spinning is not a queer realization story. So back to the drawing board. I'm starting to wonder if maybe I should count Bingo Love. But I just think, I don't know. I don't know. This sucks. Okay, bye. Y'all, I think I've solved the issue. I had started reading a middle grade arc that I had last week, and I don't think I mentioned it in the vlog, or I edited it out because I didn't keep going, called Drumroll Please by Lisa Jim Bigelow, and I'm pretty sure that's gonna solve my coming out realization square. So I'm gonna continue on with that from last week. I'm probably gonna finish spinning too, but now I have this. And also Shawn David Hutchinson's book just went up on Edelweiss and I requested it. So if I get approved for that, I'm reading it immediately. So yeah, that's the thing that's happening. But for now, I'm gonna read Drumroll Please and probably finish spinning tonight as well. That's the update. I've talked a lot for someone who wanted a shorter vlog this week. Yeah. It's now 5:08 a.m. on Tuesday, and I just finished spinning by Tilly Walden. And I gave it 3.5 stars. I don't know, I might drop to 3. It was sad, but forgettable. I don't think I'll remember it in a week. And I don't think the story was very, like, cohesive. So, I don't know. If you want to read a graphic memoir, I'd recommend Honor Girl by Maggie Thrash over this, for sure. So now I'm going to go back to reading Drumroll Please. I'm hoping I can finish that today too, but we shall see. These vlogs have taught y'all anything about me, it's that I don't brush my hair. I know the lighting is shit. I apologize. But I got a package, and I think there's books in it, but it's really big. It's fruit snacks, mouthwash for my dog, vegan Nutella, and there's 3 books. I got Final Draft by Riley Redgate, which is surprisingly short, considering how long Noteworthy was. Pretty. And then I got The Prince and the Dressmaker, because people kept talking about it for Pride Month, and I was like, I want to friggin' read it. I'm just gonna buy it. And then I got Bengal Love, which I said in my last vlog that I read and loved. So I'm excited to have this and to post a photo of it on Instagram. That's it. That's all I have to say. Surprising exactly nobody who's watched my channel for a significant amount of time, my TBR is changing yet again. I started Girls Made of Snow and Glass, and then I was like, girl, you still don't like fantasy, which I sometimes do, but for the most part I don't. So I needed something to fill in the literary retelling and the hyped book and the sci-fi fantasy book to replace Girls Made of Snow and Glass. So I decided to pick up, I already own it actually on my Kindle, Peter Darling by Austin Chant. And that should cover all 3. I mean, it's not like hyped by the world, but I feel like it's pretty hyped on BookTube, so I'm counting it. So all of my challenges are still covered, and it's a book I wanted to read for a while because I bought it like when Cece first started talking about it. And yeah, so that's the new plan. And I'm almost done with Drumroll Please. I'm more than halfway through with Drumroll Please, and it's really cute, and I'm digging it a lot, and it's totally gonna work for my queer realization. So now I just have that, Peter Darling, and the physical book I have, which This Song Is Not For You, and I will have completed all the challenges, and I think that I can complete them before Thursday, hopefully. So then I can hopefully start and finish Not Your Sidekick, because Hoopla got it, and I've been wanting to listen to that for a long time. I wanted to read it for a long time, but I was kind of hoping it would get an audiobook, and it did. So, but again, I'm still waiting to hear back from Edelweiss about Shawn's book, because if I get approved for that, all of this plan is out the window, because I'm reading that right away. So that's the new plan. I'm gonna shut up now because I posted my vlog yesterday and basically next to no one watched it. So people are not gonna watch long vlogs from me, so I'm gonna go, okay. It's 4 p.m. on Wednesday, and I've been up since noon because I can't sleep. It sucks. But I did get approved for Shawn's book, and I've already started it, and I'm loving it so far, which is not surprising because it's Shawn. So, yeah. Last night I finished Peter Darling, which was super gay, and I really liked it. It's about Peter Pan was born Wendy Darling, but he goes to Neverland, and he ends up, like, realizing he might be falling for Captain Hook, and it's top notch. And then I also finished Drumroll Please, which is about a girl who goes to band camp with her best friend, and she starts having feelings for another girl there, and I liked it so much. It was so cute, and just her trying to figure out her feelings, and some of the girls were just so feminist, and the love interest had a sticker that says "This machine kills fastest," which always makes me think of Hank Green, even though it's actually Woody Guthrie. But it was so good. If you like middle grades, I highly recommend it. I think I gave that 4 stars, but it's more like 4.5. And then I started This Song Is Not For You, which is my last square, the only square I have left, with someone on the ACE spectrum. And I'm like 60 pages in, but then I got approved for Shaun's book, so I started that. And that is the update. I'm going to eat now and then try and go back to sleep before work, because if I don't get some sleep, it's going to be a long night. Hi. I never feel back to sleep. I am very, very tired. I am 40% of the way through Shaun's book. What is it called? The Past and Other Things That Should Stay Buried. It's very Shaun. It's weird. It's funny. It's got great writing and a diverse cast. I can already tell you that people are going to hate July. I think that's her name. It's spelled like the month. Maybe it's pronounced Julie. I'm pronouncing it like July. She's an unlikable female character, which I appreciate, okay? Some girls are bitches, and it's fine. But she's also in high school, and you don't stay who you are in high school forever. So I'm just prepared for when people read this, for them to be like, she's so unlikable, I hate her. And I'm hoping that she has a redemption arc, because I like her enough that I would like to see that, and to see more of why their friendship had a falling out. Oh, my bad. This is about, I'm so tired. This is about a guy, Dino or Dino. It's spelled like the dinosaur from Flintstones, so I'm calling him Dino. His ex-best friend, July, dies, and his family owns like a funeral home, mortuary, I think they're called. And he was doing her makeup, and she came back to life. And they're trying to figure out why. But they had stopped being friends like a year before this book starts. I'm intrigued. It's fascinating. I want to know what's going on. I love Shaun. He's so fucking weird. But anyway, my favorite thing about Shaun books, well, it's not my favorite thing, but one of my favorite things about Shaun's books, they take place in South Florida. So he names them sometimes different things, sometimes he doesn't. So I try and figure out where it actually is, which is fun, because it's like he literally went to the high school that I'm zoned for. I went to a magnet school, so I didn't go to that school. But I still am hoping to finish this tonight, but I'm also really tired, so I'm just basically doing whatever keeps me awake. So I'll read for a bit, then I'll watch some YouTube, then I'll do some Google searches, as people are prone to do, I'm assuming. But I'm rambling now. Hopefully I can sleep today. My anxiety about ALA is up here. My brain is spiraling about things I can't control and know nothing about and won't know until I get there, but that doesn't seem to stop my brain from trying to figure it out. Like that's going to be helpful at all. It's not. But anyway, that's the update. I'm also like 60 pages into This Song Is Not For You. 62 pages in, yeah. And this is a short one. I would say I'd finish both of them tonight, but I'm so tired. But I will definitely have finished these 2 books before the end of Queer Lit Readathon. And hopefully this is kind of an epic love story. So that's it for now. Bye. So it's 5:40 a.m. on Friday. I just slept for like almost 15 hours. I guess I was tired. And now I'm going to try and finish This Song Is Not For You. It's pretty short, so I'm hoping I can finish it before anyone wakes up. Wish me luck, even though this will have already happened by the time you see this. I just remember the new season of Queer Eyes today. So do I start that first, or do I finish my book first? I'm now on page 100. I'm starting Queer Eye. I'm gonna watch one episode, then read for a little bit, and then start the second episode. Yeah. I'm so excited. I love Queer Eye so much. If you haven't watched it yet, you need to. It's so good. Hey, it is now Saturday at 8:48 a.m. I didn't check in yesterday after the morning. I did finish Queer Eye, and I finished This Song Is Not For You, which is my last square. So I'm done with all of the challenges. This is the last day of the readathon, but I am going to try and finish this kind of an epic love story today. But for now, I am going to Barnes & Noble to see if they set up anything for Pride Month, and also Publix because I need soda. And yeah, that's it. I'm gonna try and film in public, but I'm not great at it. And hopefully I'll find a book that I haven't heard of, because I feel like I've heard of all of them that people keep talking about. So fingers crossed for me. There wasn't even so much as a Pride end cap. Barnes & Noble, you failed me. I didn't get anything. I wanted to buy The Beauty That Remains, but it's like half price on Amazon. So I'm just gonna get it from Amazon. I feel bad about it, but I'm po. But if it had been on a Pride display, I would have gotten it. It is now Sunday. I'm back at work. And I think I'm gonna end the vlog here. I ended up not finishing. This is kind of an epic love story because your girl had cramps and just watched Hannah Montana and American Ninja Warrior and ate chips. But yeah, my vlog's already long enough. I'm gonna do a separate wrap up for Queer Lit Readathon. So yeah, I'm just gonna wrap that up here and say thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Bye. Have you ever heard the say, nothing goes right when your underwear is tight? Now you have. I'm so tired. So tired. Who said you can't be 10 feet tall? I say, I can have it all. Who said?